All right, so it's another Friday edition of Planet Sports, and we are live here on Planet TV. My name is Philip Kwame Ampopo, and I'm here with Bafwa Makwedu. We are trying as much as possible to bring you yet again in another edition from Joy Beach. That is a lodge, yes, Joy Beach Lodge. A beautiful place. If you can see from our background, we are on the shores, Bafwa.
Yeah.
Above the shores, below the shores, or what?
Yeah, the balcony of one of the rooms.
Exactly.
The balcony of one of the rooms. So,
beautiful edifice. The last time we came here and you saw how beautiful it was, and today we are here as well. And remember that the Planet Sports edition is always proudly brought to you. That is in partnership with Nishman. Bafwa, if you need a place to get your deodorants, your body perfumes, and all the aftershaves and all that, you need to trust Nishman, your hair cream and all that. Just trust Nishman to come through for you. One of the best products on the market, Nishman.
Yeah, I've said that a lot of people attract bad luck because of their body scents. Yeah.
With this, I don't understand.
Goodness and mercy.
Mercy, okay.
Yeah. Some evil spirits they like bad scents.
Okay.
Yeah, but then some good spirits they like scents. And
okay.
One of the research shows that when you're using Nishman,
all right,
good luck come around you.
I'm not saying that.
The money spirits, the spirits of money, it comes around you when you're using Nishman. Yeah.
All right. Then I need to be a spiritual person to understand what Bafo is also saying, and also proudly sponsored by Abazonia. So, in fact, if you need your smartwatches, your earbuds and fast chargers and all that, you need to also trust that is Abazonia to come through for you. Bafo, Abazonia is probably sponsoring us and supporting us as far as the sport is concerned. That is Planet Sport is concerned. My name once again is Philip Kwame Ampopo. Let's hit the ground running. And after the Champions League week, we are zooming in into that is the fixtures as far as the various league centers are concerned. The European fixtures, maybe the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, and also the Italian Serie A. We'll look into that if time will permit us or if time will allow us. But the biggest of them, news that we are talking about this afternoon, is Manchester United legend, that is Wayne Rooney. In fact, he has made a comparative analysis with regards to the defenders that he played during his time.
Yeah.
And that of the defenders that are playing at the moment. And he thinks that there are vast difference between them. He made mention of the likes of John Terry, the likes of, that is Cannavaros and Vidic and all that. And he thinks that currently, if you are talking about the best of defenders, even in the Premier League, it has to be the Arsenal duo, Gabriel, yes, and Saliba. What do you make of such a comparison that he put out there?
Philip, I agree with him perfectly.
Okay.
But it is something we don't have control over. Because if you look at the armies that were fighting in the World War, they are not the same army that were fighting currently, you understand? Okay. If you cast your mind back 20 years ago, when you see a Ghanaian army, a Ghanaian soldier,
all right,
but right now you can see the sort of, I'm not saying that they are weak people,
okay,
but in terms of structure, in terms of aggression and all that, there's a difference. When you went to the boarding school, people will tell you that in the boarding school, people were having beard and grown men.
Of course.
But this time around, you can see a lot of little kids around the secondary schools, and they wonder if they are still secondary school students. So I agree with him, but it's something, it's the nature we can't control. I believe that under the regime of Rooney, the sort of defenders that they played with were very aggressive. They were hard defenders. But football has changed to the fact that goalkeepers are seen as defenders playing from the back.
Exactly.
Defenders are not really tacklers. You're looking at defenders that can actually start attack. You're looking at defenders that can start the ball from the back. It has changed. You understand? And it has to do with the system, the era that we are in. The ball has moved away from being too physical. To the aggression has minimized to the point whereby people want to dwell on the technical aspect of the game, whereby you are using a lot of your brains, whereby you are using that your technique, rather than crashing and all that. Exactly. So you understand?
So the basic defending is quite gone. Is it?
It's gone.
Is it what we are made to believe?
It's dwindling out of the face. It's just like the goalkeeper role. The goalkeeping role since growing up. The purpose of a goalkeeper.
You know that they are shot stoppers. Exactly.
But this time around, before a goalkeeper is purchased, there are talks of him being a controller, being a sweeper, being playing from the back. So it has changed, and I think it has to do with the modern way of football. It's something that we do not have control over. But I feel, yes, it's true that the defenders currently are very weak. The defenders around 2000, 2003, 2006, you go to Everton and then they are crushing you.
Exactly.
The AC Milan's defenders, the Maldinis, and then the Nesters and all that. These are people you do not dribble just like that. You do not take on like that. So I agree with him perfectly. I think that the game has moved from the physical aspect, the crushing aspect of the game, and it has moved to more technical. You see, these are the days whereby goalkeepers were even dangerous. I remember the stories of Joe Hendricks, you understand?
Yeah, Oriba. Yeah.
These were defenders that will
put some fear in you. I get it. Yeah.
Jojo. Yeah. What's Jojo? What to corner?
Crashes you hard. And I understand where Buffalo is coming from.
If you look at the level in which, and then the quality of defenders around them, and then these people were getting goal kings, getting 20 or more goals every season, and it shows you that in that era we had great defenders. But this time around, there are a lot of soft boys in the system.
All right, so Obafo, I'll be coming back to you. Whether today's footballers have been over-pampered, especially in the attacking areas and the defensive sense. But then I had the opportunity to watch Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he made mention of the fact that he played against the Nesters, as you rightly mentioned, the Maldives in the Italian Serie A. But you cannot go past these defenders without not feeling the heat, without not feeling the punches and all that. You feel in your body. Now, let us put this into perspective, what Rooney said in a quick bit, because Rooney was saying that, I'm quoting, he said, in this current age, the centre-backs are nowhere near as good as the ones I played against. And he made mention of Saliba and Gabriel complementing each other really well. And he said that you can see them leading and talking. That is what you need. You need talkers and leaders as centre-backs. Would you want to say that it is a new era where Pep Guardiola had to change the narrative, has to change the way we think and we see football? We are right now not seeing leaders in terms of leaders who love to talk. The likes of John Terry will command you, command the space, command the areas and all that. But today, even if you look at your own Chelsea, the likes of Tosin, Adara Bieyo and Chalobah are very quiet and doing their job underground.
I believe that it's societal change. Because you couldn't earn £350,000 a week in 2000. You had to work for it.
All right.
You couldn't just walk into the Chelsea team. You couldn't just walk into United team. That's why a lot of youngsters didn't make it around that era. You understand? The likes of De Vrij and Post.
Yeah.
Because that level of passion, even at the training centers, was so much aggressive that United, everyone will tell you that the training at United was difficult than match days. You understand? So if a defender, Patrice Evra is telling you that the sort of crunch tackles that was going on during their training sessions, and then the competitive nature around that era were more difficult than the match days. And those days, they were men. I see a lot of boys at the age of 18, 19 years, and then they are throwing a lot of money around them.
Trying to make them superstars.
Superstars and all that. So they grew up not really having anything to prove. This time of players you are seeing right now are players who had their ability to go to school, pass through the academies and all that. But in the old days, players play football to survive. They were going to make homes or make homes. And that is why Oscar will come a season or two and run to Russia because the burden on the family was so great. But this time around, you can see players from their school, plays them to the academy, 9 to 8 years, the Chelsea Academy, the Man U Academy, the Newcastle Academy, take care of them. Some of them even bring their parents in there. So it's more of like a passion. They don't have any point to prove. They're not actually becoming a financial breaker. So they tend to relax. And we don't have leaders nowadays. We don't have people that can command on the field of play. Hardly do you see them, captains, defenders, that could be figures, you understand, on the field of play. And then we don't see them. It has all boiled down to the technical aspect of what the coaches tell you to play, because the moment you are trying to overdo what the coach has not told you to do, you are coming to the bench. So I think that yes, there has been a lot of weak links around footballers nowadays. You understand? A lot of weak links. We have seen footballers who were head bandage play through 90 minutes.
The pain barrier, yes.
We have seen footballers with bleeding feet playing football. Recently, there was a hand touch or a crash between Jokinson and Fofana, and then we are hearing concussion. Those days, concussion was when
I read that news and I'm like, wow, what is happening? We know the concussion rules. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But sometimes it gets overboard.
We hear about toe injury, 3 weeks, toe injury.
So the reason I was asking you whether we are over pampering them.
So I think that we have made them very weak.
Okay.
The science aspect of it has actually made them very weak. And you can see them. You can see them in how they grow and how they are built and all that. Rather, actually, these boys, they are very weak boys.
All right, so about for things that they are very weak boys, and that begs to my question. Finally, on this, because we are moving straight into what Antony said. You know, the man has left. That is Manchester United, and this is what he said. I'm quoting him. He said, "Look, I'm not the kind of guy who gets involved in controversies, who names people. In fact, I won't mention anyone's name here." But I think there was a bit of a lack of respect there. He's referring to Manchester United, and going on. He made mention of the fact that, I'm quoting him once again, even a bit of rudeness too, with no one giving you a good morning or a good afternoon. Not even that. But anyway, that's in the past. I won't give much importance to these things. Now I'm here at Betis and I'm living here. That's the most important thing for me. This man had been talking more about Manchester United in the way and manner he left there. He thinks that the club were very much rude to him, not even a good morning from any of the club hierarchies or even, the people that he met at the club. And he wasn't really feeling comfortable. The reason I asked you, are we been pampering, players of today?
A player like him will not play for United in 2000. A player like Antony will never play United in 2006. In the era of Ferguson, there was no way he could have played under Alex Ferguson.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because he has a very weak mentality. Look at his demeanor when he even gives an assist. said watch a World Cup final goal. Right? If you are bought for 90 million, there's no way of pampering.
Exactly.
You need to get the results. When you're not getting results, you
get a job done.
You are getting a job done.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, you are abusing resources, and nobody will be happy with you.
Yeah. And I quite remember, not to cut you, was it with Rooney or Beckham? Yes. He was talking about the fact that at some point in time, Alex Ferguson hit him with a boot, a football boot.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, there's a superstar then.
Yeah.
But Alex Ferguson couldn't give a hoot about anything.
Yeah.
But there's a player that talking about the fact that nobody even gave him good money and all that.
He's not serious. When you are being rubbish, when you are being rubbish, you don't expect people to smile at you because we have watched Antony and the level that he played with, and he still played like a player playing in the Eredivisie. There was no urgency, there was no maturity,
seriousness,
there was no seriousness in his play, and then he was not getting a result. And when that amount of money is spent on you and then you're not getting a result, pressure comes on those who trusted you. Okay. The coach that bought you.
Exactly.
And then the resources that was splashed on you. That's a lot of money. So he's even serious. Players had faced worse treatment from managers.
Exactly.
We have seen players that have been thrown out of dressing rooms. We have seen managers who throw bottles, throw cans, just because you're not playing well. So I think that yes, he's one of the players that has been over pampered, and he's a Sevilla drop down mentality. They don't care if you win or lose. They don't even dream about the La Liga. They don't even dream about the
Betis,
with Betis. Yeah. So they can pamper him with his 1 or 2 assists, with his goals and his dribbles and all that. It's fun to be there because he's less of a pressure. The people love him.
All right.
And then that's how the players want to be carried. But when you go to serious institutions, nobody's going to pamper you when you're not getting the results.
All right, so that's a big question on Antony's mentality. That's what Bafo made us to understand. But we're going for a quick break. When we are back, we'll be talking more as far as the fixtures for the weekend is concerned. Remember, there's a big clash this weekend where Chelsea will be hosting Liverpool. We'll be talking more about that. And we'll be traveling into the Italian Serie A, where there's also a big clash for Juventus as well. Stay. We'll be right back. Okay, so you most welcome back. You're still live here on Planet TV, and we are at a very serene place, a very beautiful place, that is Joy Beach Lodge. It's a fantastic place. If you look at our background, you realize that yes, we are just behind, or we are just closer to the shores. And if you want to have a very nice day out with friends and family, just come here. If you want to have a party as well, you can just book this place and enjoy yourself. That is Joy Beach Lodge at the Beach Road, where Gasem Clubhouse is.
It's a honeymoon destination.
Honeymoon destination.
It's a honeymoon destination.
Exactly. I know, but for in just some few months to come, we'll be locking things on with his babe. So we are going to locate this place and make it a fun time for him. So that is it. But Avazonia is also proudly supporting us. I don't know how Bafo is laughing. Avazonia is going to support us as well, and they are supporting us with that is if you want to have the best of earbuds and your smartphones and anything electronics, yes, just trust Avazonia to come through for you. And Nishman, yes, Bafo say can what do one one phone. Okay, all right. So it's going to be treated. So treated with that initial. If you want to have a beautiful scent as far as your deodorant is concerned, yes, Nishman is also there for you, and also your hair creams and all that. Nishman is also proudly supporting. And for a quick one, in the English Premier League, one big game that we need to look at, that is tomorrow, exactly 5:30. Chelsea will be welcoming Liverpool. Ancelotti is finding things difficult in his past 3 games. He lost the game against Crystal Palace. In fact, coming into London hasn't been great for him this season. 3 times he's lost in there. This is, I think, his 4th time coming to London, and all odds are against and that is Ancelotti coming into London. I don't know. Where do you stick your neck out? And do you think that Chelsea are going to win this game?
Well, I think that a lot of Liverpool fans believe that he's fixing something which is not actually broken, and that's what he believes in. That Ancelotti is doing everything possible to fix something that is not actually broken. Because this is a manager that has had a huge upgrade in terms of what he had last season compared to this season, and it's very unfortunate that he, without injuries in terms of his main men, he's struggled to get certain results at a very important times. And surprisingly, the Galatasaray one was very shocking. You understand? The Galatasaray one was very, very shocking that he lost to a goal to 0 with all his attack, and he couldn't make it. So I believe that against Chelsea last season, they lost at Stamford Bridge.
Exactly, 3-1. Yeah.
And the past season, they've not won. The past 3 seasons, they've actually not won at Stamford Bridge. They believe that they lost to Stamford because of hangover. They believe they were drunk. They don't really won the league, so it was not really an important fixture for them when they met Chelsea last season. But I believe they have a lot more quality than what Chelsea possesses now. Chelsea has been struggling technically, tactically, injuries as well. And now it has to do with suspension. So the Chelsea looks to be on the downside in terms of who the advantages favors. But I've always said that we saw a depleted United side getting bad results, being beaten by Sunderland and co, come and grant the results against Chelsea. You understand? So against Chelsea, it has to do with the coach and then the coach's technical abilities. And I will always want to rate Ancelotti ahead of what Maresca possesses because of what he did last season, the league and the Champions League itself, and what he's currently doing. And I think that it's going to be a game where Liverpool might dominate. We've had reports of the coming back of
Ekitike.
Chelsea midfielder.
Yes, Romeo Lavia,
who we know his qualities as a pressing resistance can help Chelsea in this game. But what is his fitness level in terms of his game plan? Somebody will tell you that Badiashile came in from injury and then he's been even more aggressive, even harder than what he was last season. So I believe that on paper, Liverpool stand a greater chance, and everything should favor Liverpool to get a win at Stamford Bridge. Okay, so Liverpool should stand a chance to get a win at that Stamford Bridge. But I want to find out finally. looking at the player dynamics, it looks as if Salah, their talisman, hasn't really been hitting the ground running this time around. Which player should the Chelsea faithful should be looking out for in this Liverpool ranks? Is it Ihugo Ekitike? Because the manager said that he isn't not fit as well. He's doubtful in that game, but he will train today and tomorrow, and for him to be assessed whether the man will be fit enough. But who should Chelsea look out for in this particular fixture? It's a whole team. A whole team. All right. And then you will be, laughing at the right side of your mouth if you want to underrate Salah. Salah at his age right now, and whatever he's achieved, you do not want to see the the style of Ekitike, sorry,
yeah.
and then Isak probably doing what your Salah would do. He wants to play now with experience.
All right.
And over the season, we've seen how the Chelsea left back has actually handed Salah. I don't remember the last time Salah had a good one.
Sure.
A good one over any Chelsea left back over the past seasons. You understand? So I think that with Salah, he comes with a lot of experience, and then he's a danger man. Given the odds, he can even score at any given time. But Liverpool comes in a whole package. I don't want to single out somebody. I don't know if Ekitike is starting. I don't know if Isak will be starting again. And you know the quality of Isak. Isak will draw back. Isak will take the ball. Isak will come at you.
Exactly.
So
he's menacing, in fact.
Yeah, he's a whole package, and I don't want to single out somebody that can be the standout. But I believe the man game will be what's his name? Is it Mbeumo?
Mbeumo, okay.
The kid that's left Liverpool, that left Chelsea to Liverpool.
Okay. I've forgotten his name. Yes, I'll try to get Mbeumo. Okay,
yes,
all right, yeah, exactly.
I believe that he will be the
talking point.
He will be the mind game by onslaught, especially in the last minute.
Okay,
you know Liverpool have getting the last minute now. They are giving them the onslaught time, and I believe that if it gets crowned, that kid will be thrown in.
Okay,
and when he's thrown in the field of play, it will create a whole lot of panic for the Chelsea players because they might want to prevent the boy from scoring.
All right.
That could even bring a whole new line of headlines.
I get you.
Yes. And when you do that, it gives the opponent pressure.
Yeah, he calls for attention.
Yes, and that is when I believe that when the coach is much more inclined, he will use it against Chelsea in that fixture.
All right, so I'll be coming for a prediction. But quickly, let us do the predictions right now. Tonight is Bournemouth up against Fulham. Bournemouth are playing at home. What's a prediction for that game? Over 1.5 goals in there. Okay, all right, so quickly on that, let's quickly move to that is tomorrow's fixtures. And Leeds are playing at home to Tottenham Hotspur. 12:30 is the time.
Tottenham win. Yes.
Okay, Arsenal versus West Ham United. Arsenal playing at home.
Over 2.5 goals for Arsenal.
Okay, 2.5 goals for Arsenal. Hey, United up against Sunderland.
Draw.
A draw.
Yeah.
And Chelsea versus Liverpool. That'll be the late kickoff for tomorrow.
I believe Liverpool will have the edge over Chelsea. Yeah.
Liverpool win over Chelsea. Yeah. All right, so that's come from Bamford. Then on Sunday, Aston Villa versus Burnley.
That'll be a tight game. Tight game. Let's see. I think goals will come.
Okay, so we're looking at 1.5 upwards. 2 goals in there. Okay, Everton Crystal Palace.
Tough one. Crystal Palace win.
Newcastle staying at home, playing against Nottingham Forest. And I've forgotten this guy, the new boss for Postecoglou.
Yes.
For Nottingham Forest. You know, he's also having difficulty with Nottingham Forest.
Said that in his first season, he
doesn't win anything. So they should give you some time.
Spare him.
So you see Newcastle winning this one.
Exactly.
All right. Now Wolves up against Brighton.
I think both teams to score.
And finally, Brentford welcoming Manchester City in that game.
That'll be a very tricky game.
A tricky game, I understand, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so tricky game, of course. Bamford doesn't want to really stick his neck out there. But quickly in the Italian Serie A, just a quick one. Juventus up against AC Milan. AC Milan on top of the Italian Serie A.
Yeah.
Another tricky fixture. But in Turin, expect Juventus to try and do the trick in there.
Allegri has transformed AC Milan. And no wonder he is dealing with the experienced Modric.
Yeah.
The partnership between Modric and Fofana has been super. And I believe that Fofana has also worked very hard because he puts his body on the line so that Modric can have that
exact freedom to operate.
Exactly. And then the likes of Rafael Lau, they have been solid. And then a lot of people don't even know that AC Milan are at the league top of the Serie A. So soft points with a lot of them. Most of them are on soft points.
Sure.
And Juventus, they are a scoring side. Igor Tudor taking over from them against, I think before then that was Thiago Motta. Before Igor Tudor took over from them, and they play a very fantastic.
I saw them at the Club World Cup and I was like, wow, this guy is building something. Yeah.
And for me, I think that it's a game to watch. Blending youth with experience, same with AC Milan. The consistency is there, and it will be very difficult. I wish AC Milan win. They have they have kept so long from winning the Serie A. Because you see, Napoli has come back to win it.
Yeah,
Inter
won it. Yeah.
Juventus has come in, won it, laid back. I want to see AC Milan also coming.
So this time I want to see the dynamic change a bit. The paradigm shift in a bit.
My heart will want to go for AC Milan in this fixture, but it could be a very high scoring game in that match.
Okay, so high scoring game in that particular fixture. So that's the fixture that probably maybe all eyes will be on in the Italian Serie A. But quickly on the Spanish La Liga too, another interesting fixture. Sevilla will be playing against Barcelona. Barcelona, they lost against PSG in the Champions League. They'll be looking forward to at least, coming back into winning ways.
Sevilla are not looking too good. It's straightforward. Barcelona will lash them.
And Real Madrid up against Villarreal. Also, another interesting fixture.
That will be a very difficult game. Villarreal
at home.
Villarreal are very physical, and I think they might want to go to the Atletico Madrid approach.
Okay.
Madrid is doing something very wonderful. But it has to do with the tactics of Alonso.
Okay.
The Madrid fans believe that they will see a lot of fine football around him.
Yeah. Only a matter of time.
They should be ready to suffer because 7 matches, 7 different lineups.
Sure.
He's not had a specific lineup for any of the matches. Not even back-to-back matches. Every match is played come with
a different lineup. I think one player that has been consistent has been that is their striker, this French guy, Mbappe. He's been very much consistent.
In terms of the whole setup,
yes, he's been shuffling around.
And then that might cause them. This is not German. When you play it like that and you start getting the bad results, people will want to go ahead of you and then probably take their chances. And I think that against Villarreal, if Villarreal to use the physical approach of Atletico Madrid, they can give Madrid a headache.
All right. So that is that as far as the various European League fixtures are concerned. We'll be coming your way maybe on Monday. Yes, of course, to do a post review on that particular one. But so for any advice for the punters, people who are going to stick bets and all that, they should stick it wisely, and then tactically. Yes.
And then you can only find the best predictions here on Planet.
Yes, exactly. Planet Sport. All right. So thank you very much for sticking and staying with that. My name is Philip Kwame. And before I did that with Bafwa Makwedu, remember that here is Joy Beach, that is Lodge. So always, if you want fun, if you want lovely moment, if you want romantic moment, try and find your way here at the Beach Road, just close to Gassim. That is a guest house, so it is very, very much important for you. And also Nishman, they supported us together with Avazonia. Yes, Avazonia is always telling you that if you want, that is anything gadgets, anything electronics, just find your way to Avazonia. You have that numbers over there. Just call them and they will sort you out. My name is Philip Kwame Ampofo, and Bafwa Makwedu supported me as well. Thank you very much, Andrew. He is also being the man behind the cameras. We are out. Bye-bye.